And I actually came here to rock Eternal DC shirts, so shout out to them. I come from a crew called Public Theory. Y'all can search us up. We have a lot of music. And my artist name is Red Rum 13, if y'all want to know. But, here's a poem I called For the Love of the Game. All right. Let's get it. You see, Dad, I never really played it for the love of the game, and I admit that I desired your love for my games. You see, I was so young and oblivious to the world around me, only left with the basketball and expectations to guide me across the courts which I played on, and so I practiced. Because practice makes perfect is what you always told me. And I always listened when you spoke. Your words would pierce my chest and leak wisdom through my body. You were like a god to me. Even after arguments with my mother were so loud I couldn't finish practicing my three-pointers, you'd walk out and still yell, and I remember your words. Josh, you're the man of this house now. I was worried about my three-pointers, my team, the plays, and now I was a man at 11, and even to this day I can't explain how I felt. Dad, you still gonna come to my game Saturday? And as the cold breeze of the late Monday night whispered into the sky, I smiled when you said, yeah. I was just a young kid looking for love in my basketball, and as you drove off, I smiled and dribbled my ball into the house. When you sing my mother break down, bologna and cheese for dinner, and the lights being cut off, it would all be worth it if you would come and watch me play. And so Saturday crept up like you at midnight with hot, cheap sex as your cologne. Fast forward to me charging down the court, number 33, Briggs. Fourth quarter, and Coach Boyle puts me as point guard because I'm the tallest, the fastest, and most of all, I'm the blackest boy of the town. And so my skin dripped wet with practice, hard work, and dedication, and victory reeked from my armpits as my Nike skidded across the ground with every motion I made. I was only 2 points away from it all. Only 2 points away from that hug and that kiss on the head and that feeling that it was all worth it, and I knew I could make it. And so I pounded this ball. It looked like a yo-yo the way it levitated from my hand to the floor. I scraped shoulders with the guy next to me and I threw it in the air. As my ball floated inside the air, I imagined whose eyes were staring at it. And I knew you'd be proud of me because I knew I could do it because practice makes perfect. The orange ball holding this love and expectations and dedication I had for you fell right in the basket. And y'all ran off hugging me and holding me and kissing me as if I was their son, and I shook them all off and scanned the crowd for that one bearded black man with glasses and a gray suit and a briefcase, and no one. Silence sat on my shoulders, accompanying me with this trophy and my basketball home. Home. I arrived with sweat and tears falling off of my face, and I looked directly into the mirror, and all I could see was you. What do you see when you look at me? Do you see the boy that you once were? Am I a reminder of this life that you've left and abandoned? Do you feel what I feel? Why weren't you there on those late nights that forced me to become a man at 11? Why weren't you there on Father's Day, breakfast at school? And why is everything I hate about myself what I see inside of you? Why didn't you just come to my damn game? That's all I ever wanted, Dad, because simply I did it for you, and the hardest thing for me to do is hear you say you love me because, you see, I never really played it for the love of the game. I admit that I just wanted your love for my games. Thank you.